So I just want to know, are y'all tired of the unboxings yet or not? Because I have so many, you guys. Like, I have so many. So this one is, I have no idea. I'm really not sure what this. Okay, y'all. So I don't know why my camera cut off, but my camera cut off. But anyway, this is what was in the box. I was wondering why it was so heavy. I looked on Amazon in between recording this, and it says Mifa. So I don't think this was any brand that contacted me directly through my email. I think they just like got my email off of YouTube and sent it to me. So I'm guessing it's polishes. I've never heard of this brand. I've never tested this brand unless it's under a different brand that it says Facebook Mifa Nails. Yeah, so I'm guessing the actual name of it is Mifa Nails. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It says Mifa multicolored kit is suitable for everyone, especially for the starter. Mifa has 20 popular and trendy colored gel polishes, requires top coat and base coat, long lasting for 23 plus days with perfect shine. So I am in need of new polishes anyway, you guys. I wonder what color scheme this is. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and open it and see. I'm actually in need of new polishes because if y'all do not follow me on Instagram, I've been talking about like wanting to start doing some nail art for Halloween. Since Halloween is right around the corner, I want to attempt to draw like some real non-beginner friendly nail art. And I need some more polishes because I don't have too many. I only have like polishes from Beetles really as far as colors go. So yeah, hopefully these are cute. This is just telling me the application guide and everything, how to apply polish, which if y'all don't know, you buff the nails with a buffer or a file, and then you're going to apply a base coat, then you're going to apply the actual polish, and then you will apply a top coat to the nails. That is how you apply or correctly apply nail polish. So what we're going to do is we're literally going to swatch all of these. Now, before I get into anything, it does give me, which is pretty cool, it gives me a base coat. It gives me a matte, which I need more matte because I ran out of the Beetles. And it also gives me a top coat. Now, these bottles are pretty tiny. If you can see, they're about the same size as what the Beetles gel polish comes in. These are 5 milliliters, 0.17 fluid ounces. So pretty small, pretty tiny. However, if you're just doing nail art with them, then they will last you a pretty long time. I don't apply gel polish to anything really because y'all know I'm an acrylic fan and I like using acrylic. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into the swatches. So at the top of each bottle, it gives you a little preview of what the color is going to be, and they are numbered from 1 through 20, I believe. I think there were 20 swatches. This was this really pretty pink, and as soon as I took it out of the bottle, I noticed that they are going to be very opaque. And I did one coat on some. I did 2 coats on some others, but you will see which ones I do 2 coats on because I will show you, or I will tell you that I'm doing 2 coats. So this was 1 coat, and as you can see, it was super opaque and went on very, very, very nicely. I was like really pleasantly surprised. So I did go ahead and I top coated them just so you guys could see the gloss of the top coat. Now, it wasn't the best glossy top coat that I've ever seen, but I mean, it will do if you don't have anything else. And also the polish itself was very glossy after it had been cured. So both together was a really good look, and that is how it came out afterwards. It was really, really pretty, you guys. That color was actually super pretty. Y'all know I love a pink. So then this is number 2, and this is just a white. Now, this white was not as pigmented as like my Perfect White by Madame Glam or some other whites that I have, but the perfect white from Madam Glam is my all-time favorite. This one was a decent white. However, as you can see, just up against my glove, it would definitely need 2 coats. So then this one is like this coral type color, and it was really pretty. It looks a little orangey on camera, but it was more of like a coral type color. And this one, for sure, you are definitely going to need 2 coats for this. I only gave it 1 coat, just so y'all could see exactly how 1 coat looks. And of course, if you were doing it over top of like a nude base for acrylic, then it would be a little bit more pigmented. It wouldn't look as like little streaks of see-through spots. So this one was like a fiery orange with a little hint of red in it, and it was really pretty. I feel like you would need 2 coats of that one as well, but 1 coat will do. So this one for sure you would need 2 coats. This is like a pink. It reminded me a little bit of some acrylic powder that I have. It was like almost like a magenta pink, if that makes sense. But this one for sure would need 2 coats, but it was a really pretty color. This one is number 6. It is a red. Now, when I put it on, I thought this one was going to be a little more pigmented than what it came out to be. This one was a little streaky as well. I feel like this one would definitely need 2 coats, but it was a very pretty color. If you are doing like just your regular nails, I would definitely suggest you get these polishes, because I feel like they're really good polishes to have at home, just for doing your nails at home. This one was this brown. I do not have too many brown colors. It was more of like a grayish brown, like almost like a gray haired brown, if that makes sense. It wasn't like a deep chocolatey brown. It was, I don't know how to describe this brown, but I don't have any colors like this. This color would definitely need to get 2 coats. As you can see, without it being placed against my glove, it would definitely need 2 coats, but it was a very pretty brown. This one I did 2 coats of, because the first coat that I did, even though it looked pigmented, it looked like it was going to be super opaque when I placed it down. It really wasn't. It was this like pasty pale pink, and it was like a really cute color. Now, once you add that second coat to it, the color is going to be a little more drastic. Now, this is why I said you would know which ones I did 2 coats on. So now the color is really being shown, and it looks a little more pink than it did before. So that was a really pretty color. However, the first one that I swatched was still my favorite. So this is what I'm showing you all, what they look like. Like, those 2 would definitely, for sure, no doubt, need 2 coats. Then we are getting into this like sky cloudy blue, and I thought it was so pretty, you guys. Like, this blue was really pretty. This blue, I would say that you don't really need 2 coats of. It went on pretty opaque. Now, if you wanted to give it a second coat, you could, but it wasn't like a huge necessity for you to double coat this one. And like I said, I just want to show you all how they looked with 1 coat, just so you could see how opaque or not opaque they were. Now, this one right here, hands down, like, didn't really need 2 coats. It was such a pretty color. It was similar to the one that I just did, but it had more of like a teal, I guess you could say. But it was still a really, like, look at that blue. That blue is so pretty. Like, that's a sky blue. So this one, I think was this one my favorite? I believe this was my favorite color out of the whole entire kit. It was this blue. I don't know what's going on with me in blue. I've never been like a real fan of blue, but lately I've just been wanting to do a whole bunch of blue sets, and I don't know why. That was 1 coat right there. So I did go back and do a second coat, just because I love the color so much. I wanted to see the payoff of what 2 coats would look like. So I did go ahead and do that, and that's how it looked, and I thought it was beautiful. I'm definitely going to be doing a set with this color very soon, maybe even tonight. I might record that tonight for y'all. And then this color, I was sorry it's out of frame, but this was number 12. It was more of like a violet blue. color, and it was super pretty. This one was not, I think this one was very pigmented. This one did not need 2 coats at all. One coat, that's how it looked, one coat. It was so pigmented. Like, that's probably the most pigmented one that I had out of the bunch. It was like 2 colors that were super pigmented. Now we're getting into these next 2 colors, and this is a yellow. It went on kind of like a mustard yellow. I wasn't like a huge fan of it, and it went on like a jelly color. So if you're into that, I'm not too big on jelly colors, but I have seen like a lot of sets that look really, really pretty with jelly colors. I'm just not a huge fan of them. So this green right here, it's like a darker green. However, it is also a jelly color. So it's going to be a little like transparent, and you can kind of see through it. But again, there are a lot of designs that you can do with jelly colors like this. So this particular kit that I am reviewing and swatching is, I think, $19.99, but they do have other kits on Amazon that you can purchase. If you have Prime, it will come in about 2 days for you. They run about $19, and some I've seen for like $21, but you do get a lot of polishes, and you also get a top coat, a matte coat, and a base coat that come in the pack. So you get about 23 polishes all together. You get 20 colors, and then you get those. You also get like this reflective type gel in some of them. So what you do with reflective gel polishes like this is you want to place these over a color, but I wanted to show it by itself. If you wanted to do it by itself, you could. However, these are usually kind of like toppers. So you would place a base coat of any actual colored gel polish down, and then you would layer this on top of it, and it will make that color look reflective or just sparkly and glittery. So I did go ahead and put this in dark and just with the flash on, so y'all could see like how it glows in the dark or whatever and reflects, and that is what it looked like. I wouldn't consider this a reflective gel polish, but it was kind of like a holographic feel to it, and it was super pretty. So now we're getting into this gold color, which, y'all, it was probably my least favorite color out of the whole entire kit. First of all, I don't really like gold polishes for whatever reason. And secondly, like the way that it went on, it was kind of like it was just rubbing all the glitter off. Like the polish was getting on it, but the glitter in the polish was kind of like disappearing. So for sure, this one would definitely need to be layered over top of maybe a very pigmented yellow, or you would do 2 to 3 coats. So this one right here, this color right here, was the second most pigmented color in this pack. All you need is 1 coat. It went on so beautifully. Like, polishes like this make me want to use polishes. I was so happy. I had to give y'all a thumbs up. Like, look at how it came out. It was so pigmented without anything being in the background or not. Like, it was super pigmented. So now I am actually going back with that gold, and I'm giving it a second layer. I wanted y'all to see how it looks with a second layer, and even with a second coat, it was still kind of like, eh. So yeah, this was definitely, out of the whole kit, my least favorite. It would look nice if you are putting it over top of another color that is similar to it, and you're just gonna make the gold make that other color pop. So this one was also a very, very pretty color. It's giving me like blue and lavender mixed. It was really a really pretty color. I won't say that it was as opaque as the 2 that I love the most. However, this one could go with 1 or 2 coats. Now, finally, this is the last color, and this was a black. That is how it went on with 1 swipe. I did do, I think, 1 or 2 dips of this. It was pigmented, but again, it was not as opaque as my Perfect Black by Madam Glam. The black and the white from Madam Glam are probably like my go-tos when it comes to a black polish or a white polish. They are just like really opaque, and the coverage is phenomenal. So this one was good, but it wasn't my favorite. I also wanted to mention that in the kit, not this one, but they do have kits that come with files and curing lamp. So if you need a lamp, then you can get a kit that comes with everything that you need included. And those, I believe those were about $20 or $21 as well. So definitely good to invest in if you're just starting out and need some polishes. These two right here were the most pigmented out of this whole entire kit. And then we had this one, which obviously y'all was my absolute favorite. That was my favorite color out of this whole kit. And then we did have like some more jelly polishes, like 2 of them were jelly polishes. But yeah, y'all, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to give y'all a quick little swatch of all these colors and let y'all know what got sent to me. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I will see y'all in the next one. I love y'all so much. Bye.